welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shanice. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become a part of the best gang on YouTube, the good gang. Today, as you guys can see from the title, we are doing a girl chat video. You guys love when I do these, so let me just keep doing them. I personally like doing them too, and when I give advice, it's kind of like I'm putting advice out there to help people, but it's also helping myself just as much. So I really enjoy these. So let's go ahead and get straight on into the video. So it says, so I'm in a relationship. We have been dating for 4 months now. Him and I were really good friends for a year. 7 months of that year, he was dating a girl. During this time, I started to fall in love with him. Me and him would hang out, just the two of us, at least once a week. He would even come over to my house sometimes as friends. Listen, I don't know about no man coming over to a woman's house as friends. Personally, I do not think that guys and girls, let me rephrase that. I do not think that single men and single women can be just friends. Unless it is a case where like you knew him like in your childhood or something like that, or you guys work together and you like work on projects together, something like that. I just don't think that like you're just hanging out just as friends, like just to hang out. I don't think that, no. Okay, he even came to me for relationship advice a few times. That is game. I didn't tell him I liked him for a long time. When I finally did, he was still in a relationship. About a week later, he left his girlfriend for more reasons than just me. About a week later, he left his girlfriend for more reasons than just me. Me and him started our romantic relationship a little too fast. Things were going okay and we really liked each other. Only problem was that he wasn't interested in anything sexual with me. Okay. I found this weird. I find it weird too. But I was so in love, I didn't address it. Until one day he broke up with me, telling me he still likes his ex. I was broken. I finally thought he was mine. That statement does not sit well with me. I finally thought he was mine, but he never really was. We went a week not being together. He comes running back to me, telling me that he had sex with his ex and found out she had sex with his friend. She hurt him and now he wanted me. He felt awful. So, like the desperate person I am, baby girl, stop it right there. So she said, so like the desperate person I am, I took him back because I was so in love with him. Now, things seemed back to normal. We were now having good sex until his ex started getting crazy. Wouldn't stop texting him and wanting to meet up to talk things through again and again. One day he tells me he doesn't know who he wants and I died a little inside again. Next day he tells me he's in love with me and he chooses me. Him telling me he loves me is a big deal for him. He never told any of his other girlfriends he loved them. He tells me he's never seen a future with another girl but me. He wrote a damn song for me. He tells me he'd die for me. This sounds like a whole telenovela. He totally loves me. He blocked his ex, told her that he never wants to speak to her. Happy ending, right? Well, I will never feel enough. He tells me I am more than enough. I will always feel like a second choice. He constantly tries to reassure me that he is crazy about me. I'm crazy about him too. But will I ever be completely happy with the fear that's in my head that I'm not enough? Thanks for reading this. I just want to feel secure. I honestly feel that before you get into a relationship with anyone, you have to do a lot of self-work, especially if you were in a relationship for like years before that, or any relationship at all. Like, you need to heal from that past relationship and you need to get to know you. So before you get into a relationship with somebody else, do like a lot of work on yourself. This girl has like a lot of trauma from what she says. Like she said she felt desperate. She said like the desperate person I am, I took him back. And then she also said I finally felt like he was mine. If there's one thing about men, you can't keep a man who does not want to be kept. if it is that you feel like a second choice, likely it is because you are a second choice, and it's either that you're going to go forward in your relationship being okay with that, or you are just going to kill the relationship and go and find someone who makes you a priority, who you were a priority for from jump. Because this guy, like she said in the email, he was with her, they weren't being intimate, and she felt weird about that, but she was so in love with him, she just kind of let it slide. Then he broke up with her and went back to his ex, and then he found out that his ex was playing games and stuff, and he was hurt because of that, so he left his ex and then came back to this girl. So it's not, I feel like he has some work to do as well, because it's kind of like he doesn't want to be alone, he wants to have somebody there, but because his ex was disloyal, no, he's coming to someone who wants him. It's like, you are so into him, baby girl, you gotta love you before you can love anybody else. That is my advice on that. You need to be either completely okay with being a second choice, or leave and find someone who will always put you first. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Another thing, the reason that I said you need to do a lot of internal work before you get into anything with anybody, because I feel as though getting into a relationship is so easy to lose yourself in the other person if you don't have anything going on for yourself. So how she is saying, oh, I finally thought that he was mine, I just think that that's very sad, and I'm saying this out of love. That is very sad, because it's like, you don't think that you're worth anything more than just this relationship alone. If a man wants you, you will get got, basically. If he wants you, there's not ever going to be any doubt in your mind. And I feel like men respect women who have things going on. So if it is that you are just, you know, all about him, you have nothing else going on, you're not passionate about anything else, it's kind of like almost like you're his servant, like you're his go-to girl, like whenever he wants you, he can have access to you. I don't know about you, but I would get bored of that. I don't think it's just like a man thing. Like I feel like anybody would get bored of that and kind of get annoyed with that, because not blatantly maybe, but eventually they will get tired of it, because it's just like, okay, like if I tell her to jump, she's gonna ask me how high. If I ask her to hang out, she's gonna be like, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. It's kind of like he always has access to you, so he doesn't really value you that much. Take some time for yourself, sis. Get some things going on, find out some things that you are passionate about, some things that you like to do. And this is absolutely no judgment. I feel like probably 7 out of 10 of us have been through this before, in relationships where we're so into the person, we just want to be around them all the time. I know it has happened to me before, and there's no shame in the game. You just live and you learn. You live and you learn. So don't feel bad about it. But I mean, you gotta have something else going on. If he has access to you all the time, he is not going to value it. You know how people say easy come, easy go? I actually saw this TikTok the other day, and it was completely off topic from this, but the TikTok was when my parents pay for things, and then there's a shot of this guy like dumping like all the orange juice in this glass, and the glass is like overflowing and he's still pouring, versus when I pay for things and then he has the same size glass and he literally pours in like not even a splash, a drop. So I feel like value, I feel like it's so relevant to this situation, because it's like when somebody just gives you something freely, you just kind of treat it how you feel like, versus when you work hard for it, it's kind of like, yeah, like this is mine, like I gotta take care of this. From what this email says, he hasn't worked hard for you. Like you kind of just, you know, threw yourself there at him, and like you just put yourself there for him like whenever he needs it. You didn't say in the email, when he came back from, you know, being hurt by his ex, when he came back to you, you gave him like a little fight, or like you made him fight a little bit, or you told him, no, these are the boundaries, and if we're gonna get together, this is what you have to do, you have to respect me. I didn't see any of that, so I'm assuming that it did not happen. But girl, when you work for things, you value them more. Raise your hand if you are in the adult club and you have worked hard for something, you spend your hard-earned money on something versus something that somebody gave you, or that you just, I don't know, you got it, maybe you won it in a giveaway or something like that. You treat that thing that you worked so hard for, you treat it like gold basically, because you worked hard for it. Especially if it's something like a first time something. Say you bought your first pair of like $2,000 shoes. That thing's going to sleep with you in the bed every night. Like, it's serious. Like, so when you work hard for things, you value them. So that's what I said. You got to do a lot of internal work before you get into anything with anybody, because it's just so easy for you to lose yourself in that person. And when you do that, that person will lose respect for you. I know it's easy to just be like, oh, this is my boyfriend, like we can hang out all day every day, but give yourself some space. You all were individuals before you met, and you, guess what, you still are individuals right now. So have your own individual time, have your own individual thing going on, and just, you know, enjoy yourself alone but still have fun together. I feel like it has to be a balance. Got to be like a healthy balance, child. But yes, that brings our video to an end. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment below and let her know what advice you'd personally give her. If you could, share this video with a friend who may enjoy it. Thumbs this video up. Let's see if we could get this video to 100 likes. 100 likes, nothing major, 100 likes. And also, if you would like to book a session with me so I can give you one-on-one advice personally, definitely click the link in the description if you want to send me an email to be featured in my Shan Chats episodes. Go ahead and do that, or DM me on Instagram, send me a voice note saying Shan Chats, and I will definitely feature you and I will keep you anonymous. So yeah, that brings our video to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember guys, to be completely you, do the internal work because it's so necessary, and love yourself. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.